Do I have whale in the deck still? Oh, I'm gonna run out of time, aren't I? I don't have any more whale. I'm just gonna put Jason to play, right? I'm gonna go for this. Actually, let's do this. Look at their hand. They can have an Atraxa, I don't really care. Season of Weaving. Wow. Okay, pass. They can get their Atraxa. Hopefully they draw a lot of cards here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Jace that early, but we'll see. Yep. You got it. I guess I'll kill this now. So they have Cruelty of Gix, or sorry, Gix's Command and another Virtue and a Season of Weaving in their hand. Go find some action. So I have Squirming Emergence in my deck still. I'm going to get that with Demonic Tutor next turn, put Jason to play, mill the rest of their deck. If they get 7 cards or 6 cards here, they're pretty sure they're going to die. They only get 3 and 4. Okay, so I can Jace them down to 3 cards. I think I should be fine. What is this? Wow, they really wanted to build a deck with the new seasons. I think that's what's going on here. Each opponent loses X life. X is number of creatures in your graveyard. Oh. Okay, how many creatures are in their graveyard? They're playing a bunch of random 2-drops. 4, 5... 5 creatures? That's it? Okay, they go Virtue again. So, I guess I'm just gonna get Squirming here, right? Yeah. Jace is gonna deck you, baby. Okay, Terror Tide can come out. I don't know how I'm supposed to sideboard Tranquil Frill back. They had the Virtue of Persistence, but they're not beating me. Their 7-mana ramp card is not going to beat my 3-mana ramp card, right? What kind of graveyard hate are they going to side in? Nothing. They've got to have Tranquil Frill back maybe or something, right? Because they're not even playing white at all. Or black, you could have Deadly Cover-Up, but I didn't see any Deadly Cover-Ups in their deck. They're playing Season of Loss instead. And Gix's Command, those are their sweepers. I don't know, they're going to have some kind of graveyard hate. Maybe Duress and Negate are okay here. They are very spells-based. Tyrannex Rex could be interesting. I think Harvester can come out. Jace is another one that I think just kills them. I think I should just lean on Jace to end the game. Portal's pretty insane. One with the multiverse, they're going to have ways to blow up enchantments probably because they saw Cruelty of Gix, and green is very good at blowing up enchantments. I bet you they have Tranquil Frill back out of the sideboard. That's going to be the main card they bring in. So Negate and Duress are not great against that. I don't know. Lumra. Lumra just dies to go for the throat. I think I'm going to take that out. And maybe I ditch Archaeologists. Something like this. Really struggling with aggro and counter magic. Well, the T-Rex in the sideboard's for control. This we just put in the deck, and it's what I should have had in there before. But aggro can be a problem. Yeah, you could definitely play more Terror Tide. I think the lists I saw initially were playing 3 Terror Tide in the main, but that was right after rotation I saw a list. But that was when Boros and all those decks were just everywhere. Aggro's gotten a little worse because mid-range has now become the most popular, archetype. Like green-black mid-range is super popular. The white mid-rangey and control decks with the talent enchantment and decks are leaning more late game now. So I like this because we crush those mid-range and late game decks, right? It's only hard control that can be tricky, and that's what the Tyrannex Rex is for. No blue mana, huh? I can't keep that. I guess I can keep this. Do not love. Wow. Well, that is something. Okay. Glad I didn't draw a 9-drop there. Lantern? Yeah, Soul Guide Lantern, sure. Those kind of cards don't matter. It's only ooh, that was a pretty good one. It's only the permanent hate card, like something that can continually eat your graveyard. Lord Skitter. Previously it was unlicensed hearse, but unlicensed hearse doesn't matter anymore. It's rotated. So Rest in Peace is really it. Rest in Peace does a number on you. You have to get rid of Rest in Peace. Ooh, Negate's pretty damn good here. I'm gonna mill another 4. I'm gonna take Picklock, actually. I'm gonna mill another 4 next turn. No, I'm not gonna have time. I mean, if I Picklock on end step and find a Squirming Emergence, then maybe. There, I just milled a Squirming. Okay, let's pass. I mean, again, they have to have a counter spell as well, but I might be able to end step Picklock Prankster into untap Squirming. They only have 1 blue. They can't 3 steps ahead here. The only other counter spell I saw was Negate. I assume they have more of those post board, but oh boy, they ramp. Squirming, baby. No, I whiff on the Prankster. Whatever. I get to cast Squirming out of my yard, and that should do it. 8? Let's just put Atraxa into play, right? What? A little turn 3 Atraxa? How do you like that? Turn 4, I guess. Turn 4. My bad. I'll take all these things. Oh, yeah. That one. One more of these, probably. Actually, yeah, I'll take Passage here. Okay. Let's go. I have 2 passages. Okay, discard some permanents, baby. Yeah. Oh, I should have discarded this. Oops, I just realized I had that sitting in my hand. Derp. Forgot to do that. Anyway, we have Portal next turn. It's also pretty good. I've kind of just checked out here. Can they kill Atraxa? Oh boy. Oh no, did I just draw my last basic? Uh-oh. I think I milled the white source. Did I just draw my last basic? Oh, okay. Yeesh. Not good. So we could Squirm here. I could just Bitter Triumph, toss my other thing there. Let's see if Atraxa hits. It's actually gonna hit? Oh boy. Okay, they don't have a way to beat this? So I don't need to Squirm here, right? I'm just gonna pass. End step, I can Bitter Triumph, discard 1 with the Multiverse, Squirm that back next turn, or let them play some creatures here. And then maybe I can Squirm Portal back. Portal not doing a ton right now because there's not a lot in the yard to bring back. Literal nothing. Okay. But Lantern is good. Thank you, Super High. You're awesome, buddy. Pays better than streaming. What are we talking about? Self-milking is entirely different. Nice. Going good? Nice. Last push to Mythic. Hit it, man. Siphoning free content too long? Oh, don't be ridiculous. This is my pleasure. I love doing this. And people ask me, like, what if somebody offered you, like, a real job? Would you take it? And I've said, like, yeah, sure, like, I would, depending on what it is. But I would not stop streaming. I would still probably stream on the weekend or whenever I had free time. I don't think I'm ever going to stop. So I think it's awesome. I just love it. Okay. Sure. No more basics. Ooh. Kind of like Duress here. See what's up over there. What else you got? 25 cards in my library, huh? So I could just bring back Portal here. Maybe I play 1 with the Multiverse. Okay, that's a choice. Uh, 8 drop. You missed this one. Got him. Let's duress first. Ooh, Fable's a shitty draw as I have no more basics in my deck. Season of what now? No. Squirming. Oh. Guess I'll bring back a portal, right? I could just bring back this, actually. Mill them for forecast portal next turn. Yeah, that seems good. Ooh, whale. Could bounce my thing? Negate on top? Shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna take negate, I guess. Okay, 19 in the yard. Probably should stop shuffling. Ooh, there's Jace on top. They have a negate, but I have a negate. Jace will get to work here. And then I can Founding, bring back Jace. Sure. So what do we have here? I can whale. What are they even gonna get here? There's no good creatures in my yard. Glarb! Okay, Glarb. Jace. I'll go with 0 this time. Oh, you're tapped out, right. Yeah. Probably for the best. Alright, got him. Don't know what that was. Wild. Some weird Sultai Seasons deck? No clue. But they didn't have Graveyard Hate, so... Oh wait, they did. They had something that removed 2 cards from my graveyard. That was not good enough. They needed to cast the back side of that card, the desist side. That would have done it. Let's put a basic forest in my mana base. I'm being too greedy here with no forest. I don't know what to cut, though. A green land of some sort. Maybe a mortuary. Okay, try that. Atraxa deck that needs Jace to win is a bad Atraxa deck, Stinol? What do you mean? What? Why would you only play one win condition? Are you saying Domain is a bad Atraxa deck because they played Nissa and what's the other guy called? Imidane's Recruiter? No. Or one Jace? They used to play one Jace? Don't be ridiculous. Someone experimenting with that frog deck. Yeah, with Slurg or Blurg or whatever his name is. I've not seen that guy in Standard yet, but don't think it's good. Don't think it's very good. Atraxa is an enabler, right? Atraxa is an everything else deck. I think that's the way I think about Atraxa. I play Atraxa in my combo decks because it looks at the top 10 cards and lets me pick a bunch of cards. That's very good for a deck that's trying to assemble a combo, right? That's why Atraxa is so good in the Breach combo decks. The Atraxa doesn't win them the game. It's just like a giant demonic tutor that lets you find a bunch of cards. So the Atraxa decks are never just Atraxa decks. They're always decks that use another way to win. Atraxa can kill you too, but it's actually rare that you kill them with Atraxa. You usually kill them with a bunch of other shit. Or that you just have Atraxa and a bunch of stuff they can't deal with. And either way, Atraxa just kind of enables all the other broken shit. This is a risky one. Obviously, it's a little awkward. Should I try this? I'm going to try this. I could see this working out. Okay, I need to get black here. Let's go get black. Lincoln's Blue-White Control. Nice. This should be... Well, this is not going to be an easy game 1. My hand's a little clunky against Blue-White, but... Should be an interesting match. I want to see if these Tyraniexes in the board are any good. Whale. Better cards to play with Jace, like Reenact? No. No. This isn't a Jace deck. I don't know what you mean. We're not playing Jace for, like, 4 Jaces. Jace is just a one-of. It's just an extra win condition. Jace is like Plan C in this deck. You got Plan A is just, yeah, reanimating a giant creature like Atraxa. Plan B is maybe killing them with something else. No, maybe Jace is plan B, but I think A is like Atraxa, B is like Lumra or Portal or one of those kind of cards, and then maybe C is a Atraxa. Or sorry, C is Jace. But Jace is just a one-of because I can just loop him with Squirming Emergence. I don't think you need Reenact at all. That's unnecessary. Ooh. This is going to get us to enough permanents for Squirming Emergence very quickly. Nice. But it's blue-white control, so I imagine they're going to have a couple counter spells here. If they tap mana right now, I think I'm going to pick Lock Mill. With Squirming in my hand. Okay. I might lead with Cruelty. They might counter... Well, they're going to have to counter everything I play now. I have all 4 Squirmings in my hand. Okay, I want to get to enough mana that I can play around No More Lies, so I can't do it yet. Should I go for the Squirming? Bring back Cruelty? Either, no matter what I play here, they can counter, right? I think I'm just going to play Prankster. And pass. Start pecking away. But yeah, no, Jace is just a random, win con. You can play it in all sorts of different decks, but Reenact's fine with Jace too. But he's perfect in this deck. Just a one-of. That's all you need. It's perfect. Because with Squirming and with the Founding, it's like you have 9 Jaces, right? Okay, so I'm going to attack here. And I want to find a land. I'm not going to bounce anything. Let's just target them. Playing around No More Lies here. As much as possible. Yeah, I can ditch those 2. Good. Now we have a giant creature to bring in, at least. So Squirming Emergence for Portal, not really impressive. But at least now we can jam Atraxa. Okay. So here we go. They're going to have to start countering every single thing I do. Actually, let's grab Cruelty here. So, 3 steps ahead. They've used 1 already. There's the second one. Okay, pass the turn. Could play Archaeologist. Don't need to. Gonna go through all their hard counters here. Attack. Squirming Cruelty. They scoop. Yeesh. Yeesh. Ran out of counter magic, did you? Playing carefully around No More Lies, and that's it. They go down. So let's see if this sideboard plan is good. We've got Jace, Tyraniax, Duress, Negate. We take out all the sweepers, Harvester of Misery. Lumra's interesting. She just kills them very quickly. I don't mind Lumra. Portal's not amazing here. We don't eat any of their creatures, and they have nothing for us to bring back. Archaeologist I probably don't need, because it doesn't really push in damage, and it's good against the aggro as an early blocker, but against control, obviously, you don't care. Maybe I'll cut 1 Whale here. Cruelty is not amazing, but at least it's a Thoughtseize kind of card. Creature or Planeswalker, though. Maybe I'll cut 1 Cruelty. I'll play like a Tidebinder. I don't know. Let's see. The Shuffler's already decided who has the most chance to win. Stinol, are you trying to say, is it like, I don't know, somebody made you a bet? Like, I bet you can't go around and say everything incorrectly for 1 day. And you were like, I'll take that bet. The sky is purple. And the desert is wet. And the Shuffler decides who wins games of Magic. I mean, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I guess so. Like, the random order of the cards in people's decks decides who wins, but so does their decisions in the game, believe it or not. They do play a big part in who wins the game. Stinnel, you okay, buddy? Is everything okay? What's happening with you? Did you hit your head really hard, or what's going on? Attacking Jace? Jace is only playable with Reenact? Huh? What are you high? You been smoking that shit or what? Huffing? What are you huffing? I'm gonna keep this. All right, let's see if we can beat up the domain or the blue-white control deck here. They had a kind of mediocre game 1. I don't know what they were doing, but we just played around No More Lies, and that was good enough. Okay, Founding. Oh, that resolved instantly. Nice. This. Take a Bitter Triumph, I guess. I don't love Bitter Triumph here, but better than nothing. I would have loved to pick up a Duress or something. Okay. I just have to dodge a Rest in Peace or find one of my Frillbacks before they play Rest in Peace. They're going to Tidebind the Mill. Wow. Okay. So let's see here. I've got multiple third paths. I think I should just mill 4 here. Let me think. So I can go Bitter Triumph, discard a land that's 4 permanents, and then I mill 4. And then I cast Bitter Triumph. Let's just mill 4 now. One of these is gonna fizzle. That's okay. There's a Tyrannex in the yard. It's 7, right? Yeah, 7. So, close. That's it? Wow, they're just like letting me have whatever I want here. Okay. Oh, they scoop. I was gonna say, okay, well, they don't like playing against Reanimator, I guess. That was an interesting turn. I'm not sure what I would have done there. I don't think I'm flashing that back. I think I'm playing a land and then another Founding probably, but interesting. They have nothing, yeah. They have no other answer, yeah. They just expected me to be able to reanimate, but at least let me show you that I have it. Like, they didn't know what was in my hand. They just auto-scooped because they couldn't interact. I don't know. Anyway, Rest in Peace is a card that they play 1 or 2 of. I've seen people skimping on it, even in Blue-Eye Control, so I'm just going to keep beating people with Squirming Emergence. Haven't lost a match yet today. Oh, I lost one to Jeskai earlier. I think right at the beginning of the stream, I lost 1 match. Charlie, what's up? Yeah, that's not... I don't even know if that's the toughest. I want to play against aggro a little bit more as well. Oh, this is somebody... This is some content creator, I think. I can't remember who. Hey, Thug Life. You know it. Icon says that my Jace Reenact deck has 100% win rate after 10 games. That's good. Keep it up. You need more data. You need more data. No deck is ever going to go 100% win rate for long. To no losses. Oh yeah, that is, yeah. We've had, I think, 1 loss. I think we might have had 1, but we're doing well. You can always check on Untapped and see our record, but it's kind of misleading because it puts different versions of the deck together. The deck went through a couple iterations, but this latest version is quite good. I think you know, and of course I'm misclicking. Some of the matches we lost last week were me just like, oops, I misclicked, or I misread a card and I'm like, oh no, or I forgot to put a stop on their end step or whatever. Always those kind of losses, because we're not just playing, like, my record should always be worse than all of you people playing on your own at home, right? Like, ideally your record should be better than mine. This is in the dark here. Oh, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is correct. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I should probably just, yeah, I have to kill that thing on turn 2, right? Okay. I kept a very slow hand here. I forgot that I was on the draw this game. I didn't, well, it's not that I forgot, I just didn't even look. Oh, nice. Okay, so I can kill this thing just before it gets too big for me to kill. Which is nice. Okay, let's see if we can still come back from this. We have the kind of draws that we could explode here, but I need to draw something. I need to draw, like, Founding of the Third Path right now into Picklock, find a Squirming Emergence, and then mill, you know, an Atraxa or a Cruelty of Gix, and then maybe I can go off. A deck like this probably isn't going to play too much counter magic. It just looks like the Cookies deck, right? Ooh, Archaeologist not bad here. Should I go Prankster or Archaeologist? I think I'm going to go Archaeologist first. He can chump that Schooner. Oh, man. Okay, I mean, Founding is good, but I need to find a Squirming Emergence here to do something. So I go Founding into Picklock next turn. I have 2 mana up to still cast, like, a Bitter Triumph or something, but I can't play Squirming Emergence. I'll be 1 mana short. They have what now? Mockingbird. Okay. Interesting. They'll never be able to copy Atraxa with that early, right? They need a ton of mana to copy something huge. It's equal to the mana you spend, so it's including the blue. So if you play X's 3, you get a 4-drop, right? Oh, and a fight spell. Nice. So let's see if we find some kind of sweeper here to wipe their board. Then we probably win the game. Looks like they're out of action. Mockingbird doesn't do anything when there's no creatures in play. Squirmathy J Emergence the Third. So I can put, yeah, I guess I don't really have a choice here. I've got to put this guy, whatever, Harvester into play. The block. Yeah, that sucks. That's okay. Go ahead, I guess. I kept a very slow hand here on the draw, so I'm not surprised to lose this, but I still think we're very close to stabilizing here. If they get a little unlucky off the draw and we get a little bit lucky, maybe. But now this thing is going to come in as a Spyglass Siren. Okay. Bizarre. Yeah, if I draw a Terror Tide here, I think I'm still in this game. Yeah, they can't kill me here. Unless they have a fight spell or something. Another dork. Oh, I am dead. Oh, I'm at 7. That's Xaxes. Got me. They needed the spell on top for Siren, but so be it. So Malicious Eclipse, Terror Tide comes in. Frillback's gonna be good here, blowing up artifacts and enchantments. Jace, not so much. Elesh Norn? I don't think so. Lumra's interesting, actually. I don't mind Lumra. It's large and has reach and vigilance, so it's going to be able to block all their little dorky flyers and stuff. Portal's great, obviously. Harvester's great. What do I want to cut here? This is tough, actually. Whale is not amazing. I could see cutting at least one whale. Cruelty of Gix is also not amazing. Their stuff is just too cheap. Definitely cut one Cruelty. They're going to bring in some Tranquil Frillbacks to eat my graveyard. I think that's the best they can do. And pray. Pray that it's good enough. I love the spot removal. One with the multiverse is very good, but I'll cut one more whale. I don't know. Maybe whale is too important to cut, but I'm gonna cut down to one. Season, what's up? Ash Lizzle. Oh, that's Ash Lizzle. Okay. Go to this website called Instant Gaming to buy games. Nice. Wukong. Yeah, a lot of drama surrounding Wukong right now. Boy, everybody's waiting for it to come out because of their super strict embargo on everybody. Nobody's been able to actually talk about the performance of the game on PS5 and systems like that. So a lot of people are like, don't pre-order. This game might be an absolute disaster in terms of frame rate and performance and everything else. So everybody's just kind of waiting for this game to come out to see if it's going to be a gong show or if it's actually going to be playable. Or yeah, the gaming industry is such shambles these days. It's so unfortunate, but this is the reality of gaming. Frostpunk, nice. Frostpunk is awesome. I'm waiting for the second one. I'm enrolled in an open beta thing for it. I'm waiting for my key. I know other content creators have already gotten Frostpunk 2 keys, but I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting for like the next wave. I loved the first game. The Frostpunk was awesome. It was stressful and tough, and I know a lot of people don't like those kind of games, but I loved it. But you did pre-order Frostpunk 2. Interesting. Yeah, I'm waiting. I might be able to get a review copy or something. I'm waiting to see. But that's another one I'm waiting. I want to get it, but it's probably overrated. Yeah, like I hate to say that, but the reality is, you know, oftentimes the big breakout hits that everybody loves, that are great games, are few and far between. Like that is not the norm. You know, it's just not. And people say, but look at this year. Look at these great games that came out this year. And it's like, hold on. Are you talking about an entire year of games? So even if you think 5 good games or 6 good games came out that year, which is like a banner year, you know how many thousands and thousands of games come out every day on Steam, or not every day, but every year on Steam and Epic and all these other places? The vast majority of games are garbage. You know, I mean, even if 5 of them in a year are good, that's like less than 0.0001% of the games being made out there. Maybe the big budget games, but I don't know. For every big budget game, it seems that's good. It seems like there's a bunch that are just absolutely atrocious. Anyway, we'll see what happens, but I'm kind of now. I think most people have realized you can't be. Don't pre-order games. Like, just don't ever. I do still, because I'm a content creator and I need to actually, you know, I pre-ordered, or I bought Hades 2 in early access, for example. But that studio has a sterling track record, so I don't feel so bad. But I still tell people don't do it. Okay, so we've got Terror Tide next turn. I can Squirming for 4, bring back Founding. It's kind of interesting. Let's do that. Okay, so Squirming equals 4. I'm gonna mill myself a bunch. Oh, you luck sack. They found a Soul Cauldron, sure. That should be easy to blow up. Just need to find a Tranquil Frill back here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Eat Atraxa, I presume? Yep. Sided in 3 Tranquil Frillbacks for the Graveyard Hate. We'll see if we can find one. Just need to find one of them to blow that up. But if we don't find one, if they're in the bottom half of our deck, we might be in trouble here. I need some more water as well. I will... Are they going to use it now? Oh, that's a mistake. Don't... Oh, boy. Well, they fucked up. Nice. So now I can hopefully bring back Archaeologist. If Archaeologist hits something... Oh, no. What am I saying? Founding only brings back spells. Never mind. So I am missing one, right? Let's go with this. Actually, hold on. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do that. I think I'm just gonna sweep here. Could have even Squirming Emergence bring back Third Path, but I need to find, what's it called first? Tranquil Frill back here. Haven't milled one yet, sadly. Otherwise, if I had milled more than one threat, I think we would have actually probably won the game by now. I would have been able to squirm back my second threat, but we only had one Atraxa out of all the cards we milled, so they were able to steal the one card there. Oh, and it was the next card? You piece of shit. No. You piece of shit. God damn it. I milled the Frill back. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, it was the next card. Durr. I guess I should take Cruelty, or I should keep Cruelty of Gix. I have one, but I took out the other one, maybe. But either way, I know they're going to bring in some kind of... What? Why would they do that? Oh, I don't think that's very smart. Okay, well now I can just kill the Soul Cauldron with a removal spell. Unless they can kill me this turn, I don't know. Weird? Like, you can't attack with it, because then you can't activate it. Why would they do that? That was strange. They must have another Soul Cauldron, right? That's the only thing I can think of. But... unlucky. Didn't draw our sideboard cards here. And they attack with it. Yeah, they've got to have some other thing going on here, right? I don't know. Maybe a negate? Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's a negate. Maybe they can untap their team. Maybe a lot of stuff. Rogue decks. I have no idea what they could be playing. Tishana's Tidebinder. Stop me. Tishana's doesn't hit a Squirming, though. And bring back a Frillback. Frillback blows us up Soul Cauldron, but I'm hoping to mill something a little bit better than Frillback here. What do you got? Want to get a drink? Hurry up. Perkton, how you doing? Pick your poison. Yeah, not in this deck. I think it is Tidebinder. Interesting. Let's get Frill back. Negates. Okay. Plume-Creed Escort. Got me. Okay, we'll carry on. Not just gonna pretend that never happened. Blue-green cookies with Plume-Creed. Darn. Got me. I needed to find my Squirming Urges, but like I said, you see how bad those single removal spells are against your graveyard, right? Like, we milled about 10 cards there, and only one Atraxa. So had we milled Atraxa and one with the Multiverse, or Portal Atraxa, one, any more than one, if we just had 2 or more big things in the yard, they could only eat one of them, and then we could have double, spelled there and tried to bring something back. But, oh well. That's how it goes. Game 1, I kept a 5-land hand with Portal in it against their unknown deck, and they turned out to be a tempo aggro deck on the play. So I lose that match. Ash usually gets me with her low-to-the-ground Simic decks, because I just don't... I don't tech against that stuff. I don't care about those archetypes, so they end up getting me. It also helps when you know what they're playing, but I never know what people are playing on the ladder, especially in Mythic. So I probably shouldn't have kept that 5-land hand. I have to mulligan this, sadly. Darn it. This I can keep. I could put Jace on the bottom, probably, actually. Maybe that was better. Because I want to discard... no, I guess it doesn't really matter. Skindos, what's up? Share your list? Yeah, sure. Type !deck. That's how you find my lists. It'll always show the current list that I'm playing. Let's get blue here. Most streamers have some sort of command like that to do it. But here we go, founding into Picklock. It should work. Oh, is it not working? Untapped. There we go. Untapped is sometimes garbage. It'll usually work, but that's odd after I say to do it and it doesn't work. Being untapped is probably sitting on... an update. Yes, you pile of garbage. Okay. Sorry about that. It randomly does that. I guess there was an update there. But usually just type !deck. Let's mill. So I've got Squirming to bring back Atraxas here. I go Picklock, end step, untap into Squirming out of the yard. That seems pretty good. What is Junk gonna do against turn 4 Atraxa here? They can kill it, but I don't think that matters. Oops. Oops. Yes! Resolve. Oops. I have to target myself. No? Okay. Squirming. Atraxa. I can't cast it. Right. Lands. Lands. Let's do this. Whoops. That's fine. Have another one in our hand. We'll do this. I'm not sure what their deck can do about the giant thing into play. They're going to kill it, but the card advantage is going to kill them, right? There we go. Green and black, and drawing our 1 planes, getting punished here. That's okay. Skintos? Yeah, there you go, man. So the untap profile, there we go. And now the deck command hopefully works. I think it'll take a minute for the bot to actually catch up now that thing's updated. But go to my Untapped and you can see the whole deck. Yeah, or even on the screen here, you should be able to click something and see it and copy it. Am I just gonna merge here? I guess so, right? Yeah, let's just do that. 33 cards in my deck already. We've gone through half our deck by turn 5 here. Turn 4? Turn 4. Spinewood's Armadillo. Take a bunch of stuff. Could take Fabled Passage, but already got a ton of stuff in the yard. I mean, I could Whale here. Make them discard a card. What am I at? 28? I might as well. Yeah, let's do it. Could also pick lock, but I don't need to bounce anything. Actually, I could just bounce my founding, right? God, that's so nasty. Yeah, just reuse that. I'll take a squirm. Could take a land there too, actually, but Bitter Triumph discards Portal, and then I can Squirming Emergence it back if I want. You take 7 from Atraxa here? Oh, it's actually Domain. I thought it was just Abzan Ramp or something. Yeah, so they can kill this. Okay. What do I do? Maybe it's just Jace them out, right? Maybe it's just Jace you to death. With Squirming and Founding, that's 45 cards. That'll do it. They've got to exile my graveyard. I might cast Lumra just for fun. Mill myself for 4. I wonder if they have a Jace. They have an island here. Jace can be a little bit scary. Let's go Squirm Jace. They're gonna activate their Restless Cottage. Hold on a sec. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have left up Bitter Triumph for the Cottage, but they have 11 cards left. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. They have no choice. They have to eat Jace here or they're dead. I also was going to mill them for 4, but whatever. It's fine. I'm going to mill them for 4 here, and then I can Whale, Bounce, Founding, mill them for 4. That's basically the same thing. They're looking at my graveyard. They don't have double blues, so even if they do have Jace, they can't kill me here. How many Jace? 1. 1. That's all you need. Domain's great. Yeah, Skin Toast. So many mirrors, I know. Yeah, like I said, they have no choice here. They have to eat our Jace. But Whale and Founding is so nasty, I can just keep bouncing this, right? Like, if I had gone to mill 4 right off the bat, I wouldn't be able to do it. But here I'm going to my turn. I mill them for 4. I Whale. I bounce. I mill them for 4 again. Yeah. Good Lumra here too, but bounce. And do I really need to look at the top 3? I don't even think I do. Bounce, discard. And maybe I'll just Founding and pick lock here. Down to 3 cards in deck. Oh, thank you, Big Spartan. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know why the deck command isn't working, and that's pissing me off, but these bots and stuff, like, so, yeah, there was an update, so now I guess the chat bot isn't working. I probably have to, like, restart my stream or something stupid. I guess I just Squirm back something, maybe? I don't know. Squirm back a Founding. Yeah, that'll do it, right? And this is how you can deck them even without Jace. You just do this a few times, and that's enough. Alright. Alright, game 2. Ramp. Ramp we eat for breakfast. What do I want to side in? Jace is obviously amazing against them. Tidebinder. Elesh Norn's really good against them. I could bring in other big threats, like things like one with the Multiverse and Portal are not amazing here because they get Leyline. Did I see a single Leyline binding? I can see through their whole deck now, right? Oh, they have Frillbag in the main. Paw Patch. Yeah, this deck has to play Paw Patch in the main. Deadly Cover-Up. They're going to try and strip my deck. Wow. Weird version of Domain. Feed the Cycle? I guess so. So they're not playing Leyline Binding, so I don't need Frill back, I think. I could take T-Rex, but no, they've just got like spot removal, feed the cycle and stuff. They're going to keep in stuff like that to kill Atraxa, right? Deadly cover-up, they're going to try and strip my stuff. I could side in negate. What are we thinking here? Need just 4 rares? That's not bad, Skintos. I think this deck is very good right now because a lot of people are not playing Graveyard Hate, and the Graveyard Hate that people are playing, you can beat. It's tricky sometimes, but you can beat it. And you have your own sideboard cards to kind of deal with it. But the reality is, it doesn't matter. If everybody's playing Graveyard Hate, then you shouldn't play this deck. But the reality right now is nobody's playing Graveyard Hate. Not many people. It's like 1 or 2 pieces in the sideboard. You see stuff like this in the main deck, but that's because of all the enchantments running around. Most of the enchantment removal does not splash over into the graveyard, except this guy. That's why he's good. So I'm going to cut 4 cards here. What am I cutting? Are they going to be... Okay, Harvester, no good. Lumra. I mean, she does ramp us a ton. I'm going to keep Lumra. I'll cut like one of these. I think Cruelty is going to be good. Should I take out both my Wraths? I don't know if that's right. I'm going to take out both my Wraths. Look at their whole deck. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jace milling them is also really good for the info. That's also why, if you're on the other side of that matchup, let's say you're playing, you know, I don't know, a rogue deck or whatever at a tournament, and your opponent goes Jace, and you know that, you know, you can't interact with Jace. They're gonna deck you. They're gonna, you know, use it all up and then bring it back and use it all up. They're gonna see your last half of your deck. You should just concede. Do not, like, I see people let that happen all the time, and it's like, just don't give your opponent the info. On the arena ladder, it doesn't matter, but if it's like a real tournament, just scoop. You know, even if, like, some games, even if you're mana screwed or whatever, let's say you mull to 4 and you're just like, let's just go to game 2. I don't even want to show you the info, you know? You could. I still play my mulls to 4, but... What am I doing with this? This finds land, this doesn't, right? 2 giant things in my hand. I think we can do better. I don't know if this is better, but I have to keep it. I'll keep the Elesh. Am I gonna play Founding on turn 2? Probably. I want to get a white here, so I can potentially hardcast Elesh Norn. I don't know if that's crazy, but I should probably get a white before I start milling. I guess I'm gonna start on chapter 1 here, even though I have nothing to cast, and that's often the play you should make. I know it seems weird, and people are like, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you just go to 2 and just... Because you want the extra turn. You want this extra turn of, like, getting your... Now I have a Squirming Emergence in the yard, and I can actually cast it on chapter 3, right? And you might say, well, you can't... What are you gonna bring back? Well, I don't know. I could play another Founding in mill 4 here, or I could just Squirming, bring back Founding again, right? So... But what I think I'm going to do is Jace. And see what my opponent does about this. I'm going to mill myself and draw. There's 2 more permanents. Ooh. So now I could potentially... so I could Bitter Triumph on upkeep, discard Elesh Norn, but then I don't have mana to cast Squirming Emergence. So I think I will still Squirming Emergence here, though. And just bring back Foundry. Yeah, or a Founding, I mean. And again, I'm going to start on chapter 1 to give me that extra turn. I'm not going to cast Bitter Triumph here. Jace Weekend Plus. Oh, Restless Cottage. Actually, you know what? If they want to spend their whole turn killing Jace, that's fine. I don't even care about that. And then next turn, maybe I can slam Elesh Norn. We'll see here. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Nice. I'm fine with this, of course. Black decks are going to have a bunch of ways to kill this. I don't even know how good this is without Leyline Binding and stuff in their deck. Maybe this isn't even a good sideboard card. They removed a Squirming Emergence. Sure. I'll mill 4. Lumra. And there's a Cruelty of Gix. Oh, the tapped land. No. No. I think I'm gonna mill another 4 cards here. Should I? Milling a lot of garbage here. Sadly, only one squirming. Oh, 2 squirmings. Right. I exiled one and they exiled one. Ugh. Cruelty is what I want to bring back next here, but unfortunate. Lumra's another good one, but I can't bring it back unless I draw another Cruelty or draw another Squirming, right? Sure. Thanks for the land, though. Appreciate that. I can Bitter Triumph. They take Elesh Norn. Sure. Okay. So let's pass. Can kill Elesh Norn, obviously, so it doesn't really do anything. Traxa? Ooh. Nice, nice. I think I'm going to pay the life here. Because I want to get to 9 mana at some point. I get to refill, but their deck's not as impressive as ours. They don't have the big haymakers we have, stuff like this, right? If this gets onto the battlefield, I think the only way in their deck to kill it is that goofy... There it is. What is it called? Urgent Necropsy. The 4 mana shatter effect. So hopefully I find a duress or a negate before we get to slam our portal here. Archaeologist not bad. Can we find an emergence? Jace. Oh. Just Jace, that's it? Well, I have 19 cards in my library, so, or in my graveyard. Oh, I can only play it for... Oh, rough. Okay, I guess I have to play Baby Jace here then. I get to leave up the Bitter Triumph, but this lets me draw 3 cards, so I like that a lot. Pass. 2 Squirming Emergences, you don't say. So what am I gonna do here? God. I've got Jace in the yard. You son of a bitch. Okay. Did they find that off Atraxa? I didn't even notice a duress. Darn. Plot the mill. What are we talking about? Legit second use for Jace win. Yeah, like plotting. With Jace, you mean? Pillage the Bog? No. Again, you can't play stuff like non-creature spells. Like when I non-permanent spells. When I sideboard, it's the same thing. There's a reason I'm playing Frillback and not like Paw Patch Formation or whatever. You've got to play permanents. You can't put a bunch of non-permanents. It's bad enough that you have Squirmings and Bitter Triumphs and Wail of the Forgotten. Those are your non-permanent spells, and all of them are so good that you just have to play them, right? So, yeah, you better exile my graveyard. So you just can't. You just, you can't play any other kind of, yeah. Pick your poison, same reason you don't play that. You know, you'd rather have a permanent. You need a permanent there. Yep, exile my graveyard. Nice. I've still got a Jace in my deck. No, I don't. Oh, I randomly milled it. Okay. Jace plus. Whoop. Did I mill my Risen Reef? Is my Risen Reef gone? Restless Reef? No. Still here. Paw Patch. Yep, not doing anything anymore. Okay. Jace will eventually do something. I have 19 cards in my deck, though, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough time now. Might have to go to game 3 to beat them. Whale times 3. Yeah, that being on the bottom of my deck is kind of rough. Cruelty's good. Still have 3 Atraxas. Could still kill them here. We shall see. Atraxas and Squirming Emergences. Yeah, Pillage, no. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's the other weird thing. So you've just got to find the balance. Like you really have to make sure you don't put any non-permanent cards in this deck unless they are really, really necessary. Like Bitter Triumph is super necessary. Like you need a way to discard your giant things. And you also, you know, need removal spells to interact or you die sometimes to aggro. So it's just the perfect card. And, you know, Whale of the Forgotten. Whale, I was playing 4 whales and it was too much. I found myself not hitting these thresholds of permanence. You need some number of archaeologists. You can't just play like 4 whale and no archaeologist. I'm playing 2-3. 2 archaeologists, 3 whale. But that might even, should maybe even be reversed. Sure. Where the archaeologist, you know, should be 3 and the whale 2, but... Hi, Atraxa. Okay. Deal. No attacks. Sure, they can kill Atraxa here, but soon we're going to have 4 permanents, and then I'll be squirming back Jaces to deck them. So, very much in this game still, despite them exiling my entire graveyard. See what they do. This is, again, why this deck can be a good deck. It doesn't just fold to graveyard hate. Oh, well, that's unlucky. Now they're going to strip Jace. But Atraxa might still get there. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, we're going to find out if Atraxa is good enough here. So, my opponent had a good draw this game. We did not. But not much we can do about that. We'll get him in game 3, I think. This kind of graveyard hate is often too slow, right? I mean, again, you've seen me cast turn 3 Atraxa often, or turn 4 Atraxa. Like, Frillback, especially on the draw, that's just not good enough, right? You need to exile their graveyard immediately, like turn 2. Rest in Peace is really the best thing. Sure. 3 cards in their hand, huh? Okay, 12 cards in my deck. That's gonna be tough. Do I have Foundings? I have, wait, what? No, this is wrong. Untapped lost track of what's in our deck, I think now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all gone, right? Sure, Deadly Cover-Up number 2, so. Opponent's able to strip us in the late game when we only have, yeah, 10 cards left. I'm not gonna be able to beat this now. Didn't draw my duresses and negates early enough, so I think we can scoop now. Let's go to game 3. We'll smash them. How many counters do you have on the Jace? Not enough. 1. I minused. I could make this smaller, but then people tell me to make it bigger, so I don't know. It's just, arena's awkward. Not much I can really do. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to change anything. I think this is fine. Oh, I didn't side in negate against them. Maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? Or even duress, like something like that. I'm gonna bring in duress here. I never brought them in. I thought I had brought them in. I don't know what happened there. I did bring in... I thought I brought in duress and not negate. But then during the game, I was like, yeah, I thought I had negate in the deck. I thought I had seen it, but I guess not. Oops. Yeah, I didn't bring them in. I guess I'll try duress. I don't know about negate. It's always weird bringing, again, non-creature permanent or non-permanent cards and reactive cards. Like, this is a very proactive deck. We're the one trying to, like, you know, slam an Atraxa early and set it all up and everything. So it's weird. I don't have time to sit there with negate up, you know? Like, we're almost always tapped out, right? So I think duress should be in for sure. Negates probably should be. It's just weird because things like, you know, Frillback I can't negate. Most of the other stuff I can negate, though. Like, most of the stuff I actually care about, so maybe I should bring it in. But again, it just dilutes the deck so much. I'm still on the fence about how many non-permanent cards to bring in post-board. Like, against Blue-White Control, you bring in all these non-permanents, and then you struggle to, like, you know, the turn when you have this opening to Squirming Emergence, you can only do it for, like, 5 or something. It's kind of sucks, but... yeah, duress I like. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's much more proactive, which kind of fits with what we're doing, and it's cheaper, which is huge. Yeah, I don't want to leave up 2 mana on my opponent's turn. I'm usually tapping out on my turn, so if I have the choice between a reactive spell that I have to leave up for their turn or something that I can play on my turn to do it, I think I should play the proactive one, right? Do we keep this? I I mean, I need a third land. I could find a third land off the top for Jace, and then I feel okay. And I have a Surveil land. I think I can keep this. They have a lot of tap lands in their deck, so even if they do have Duress in the opening hand, they probably can't cast it here, right? Okay. Can't keep that. Need to find a land here. Please don't get mana screwed this game. Hey. Okay, so I am going to crack Fable right now. Let's just do it now. Cavern on 1. Nice. So we have blue-green, or sorry, black-green, blue-black. I could get blue so we're not paying pain for blue. Or I just get the white source, but there'll be time to get the white source later, right? Okay, what do you got? Feed, Virtue, probably taking Duress. Kaya's never going to matter this game. Watch me lose to Kaya in like 50 turns or whatever, but I think I'll take Duress there. Now we can jam Jace. They can kill Jace, but not yet. Wow. Not even close. Okay. Jace comes down on 3. Hopefully finds us a 4th land here. Milling 2 lands. Tapped land. So be it. They can't kill Jace. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go get a forest. Another permanent in our yard. I like that. Squirming on 4. Yeah, I want to ditch an Atraxa and Cruelty it back here. I can ditch it off the Bitter Triumph. Okay. Pass. Nothing to Bitter Triumph yet. Could Bitter Triumph Jace in response to a Feed the Cycle, but they can't even feed the cycle here. They need to forage for 3. Nice deck. Okay, Tranquil Frill back. They can exile my yard? I guess so. Okay. Yep, better do it. You better do it while you can. Okay, we just get to cast Atraxa here if I find any untapped land. My turn? Oh, well, look at that. I'll do this. My graveyard, thanks. The one they just exiled all the stuff out of? Yeah, that one. Alright, GG. Yeah. Greetings, Buffalo. How you doing, buddy? How's life? Oh, always milling myself. Oh, I could have, like, minused all with Jace, but no. There's no point in doing that. I could definitely get 2 draws out of Jace there. I knew they didn't have an answer for it, right? Like, they could not cast that black removal spell in their hand because their mana was atrocious. They had Cavern and Demo Field and a Forest, right? Behemoth, yeah, nice. Thank you, guys. Where would all of you be during a purge? A purge? What do you mean? Oh, like that ridiculous movie or whatever they made? Is that what the Purge was? That movie where you for like 24 hours the crime was allowed or some stupid thing, right? Something like that. Yeah, like five color, or like they were 4 color, because I saw blue in there, right? They had blue mana in one of the games. Really weird, but keep jamming, squirming. I'm gonna get a drink here. I'll be right back. All right. Rude. Mulligan. Doing a lot of mulliganing today. Garbo. Hands. Real Garbo. Okay. Wow. I guess it's Whale? That's tough. Okay. It's Whale, I guess. We're gonna shuffle all this back in, but I'm doing it now because I'm lazy. Don't give a shit. I guess I'll get blue. All right. The Purge dude. The movie that everybody died. What would I do? I would hide. I would find the safest place I could and just wear or what is it? Weather the storm. I would just lock down. Why? You're saying you would do what? Robbing a bank? You would be dead in 5 minutes. I guarantee it. You would be dead very quickly if you were running around on the street trying to like do whatever. You're gonna be with all these other violent criminal like people just out to commit crimes on the street. Do you have an army with you? Do you have a tank, seasoned veteran? If you don't, then you're gonna be dead in 10 minutes, guaranteed. Poor permanence kill Jace to mill 3. Oh, I could. That's true. I could. Oh, and then scrimming back Jace. Yep, that would have been an option. Yep. Apparently my opponent has all bats. Sure. I'll draw a Wrath at some point or something relevant here. Yeah, that's an option. You're right. I could have maybe done that. I didn't even think about that. You're right. Punch. And nothing I can cast for 1 mana, so no sense in pick locking on my turn. Yeah, that's fine too. Sure. Going home early at all jobs. Well, yeah, like I don't remember the movie, but isn't that the way it worked? They basically all watch this. I'm gonna find a terror. No terrors. Scrimming for 7, still pretty good. I think Lumra's coming down here, right? Yeah. Get Lumra, and then that'll get us enough land to slam Atraxa next turn. Lumra also pretty large. Oof, milling all the stuff too. No attacks. Hold on, let me catch up. I'd be at home forgetting what day it is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the best part of the Purge movies is there's always only like 10 people purging. Yeah, everybody else. So that's it. You're trying to like next level, and you're the only one who thinks this. What? Oh, get lost. Come on, don't be ridiculous, right? There lots of people with the same dumb idea are going to be out there, and what are you going to do when you walk up to somebody else and you've both got guns and it's Purge night? Are you gonna be like, wait, let's just both loot this place and steal all their shit? Don't kill me. Good luck with that. Did I just top deck a basic land? I want to fetch these out of my deck, please. Why am I top decking basics? Okay. Dear God. I milled a ton, but I did not draw any way to punish my opponent here. I just needed to naturally draw it. I mean, Jace draws us a ton of cards here, right? Oh, I only have 9 in my yard. Nah, you're no good, Jace. Next. Well, that's bad. Pass. Okay. I can activate Restless Reef and block. Okay. No Terror Tides, though. Maybe I should be playing 3 in the main. Yeah, I needed to draw something here. Weird. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm not going to activate Reef here. I'll just block with this guy, because, again, I'm looking for a Terror Tide. Really? They have a Restless Fortress. Yeah, I'm just going to scoop. Very unlucky there, I think, but oh well. Let's see here. Terror Tide number 3 comes in. They had to have a bunch of bats to stop us there, and they had bats, and then I didn't draw a removal spell. No Bitter Triumph. Just one Bitter Triumph would have like unlocked a whole chain of stuff, right? But didn't draw any of that stuff. Kind of unfortunate. Let's see. Tidebinder's interesting, shutting off a bunch of stuff in their deck. Oh, nice. Wait for the art to go away. Great program. I mean, is Malicious Eclipse even good here? Of course, in that game, you're like, what do you mean? It would have killed 3 bats. They're never going to have 3 bats. They got very lucky that game. It's not going to get 3 bats ever. So am I really going to bring in Malicious Eclipse? I feel like I should bring in Frillback, because I know they're going to have some goofy enchantment. They're going to have the talent or something. Or is it Zoraline are they doing? I don't know. But I could exile Graveyard or blow up enchantments. That might be interesting here. Maybe I bring in Malicious, but I think it's a little too small ball. There's not a lot of stuff that it's gonna kill in their deck. Nothing important. Like the important stuff is the 3-mana stuff. Jace is really good against them. Jace can deck them very quickly. I'm tempted to play it, but I don't think I need it. I don't need Jace. And I'll play -1 Whale. Lumra's still good. Just that land, putting all the lands into play, it just means I'm top decking and just slamming any huge thing I draw, and there's nothing they can do about it, right? I guess I'll cut 1 Whale. Let's try cutting 1. They just drew it. Yeah, right. It's a Reanimator. It's in Discord. Oh, yeah. Oh, you put it in there. Nice. Yeah. Wait, this one? What are we talking about? This isn't your list, is it? I don't think I'm playing the same list as you. Was I? I remember looking at your list, though, and it made me want to play this deck again, but I went and found this from a Japanese tournament. It was a, like, top 32 in, what is it, 2 weeks ago now? One of the Japanese Opens, or whatever they're called. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna go get a Forest here on turn 1, I think. But, yeah. Are you talking about this one? It's a Reanimator deck, yeah. Yeah, yours has Invasion and stuff, yeah. Nice! Hey, you hit Mythic. Bonus. Sweet, dude. Yeah, Invasion of Tolvada is another really good card. You could play Invasion in this. It just puts more stress on the mana base. Like, I don't want to play white. Like, even 1 basic planes is kind of like, And so I just don't want to put any more white cards in my deck. However, Bronk. Sure. Okay, I need some self-mill here. But Invasion is nice because it hits your you know, either your Cruelty or your whatever. Sure. Your, what's it called? One with the Multiverse or Portal to Phyrexia, you know, those kind of things. So, oh, that's unlucky. Random lands. And then of course I draw my self-mill. Perfect. Oops, I should have milled there. I was gonna click chapter 2, but clicked a little too fast. Nice. Tidebinder's actually great here if they have some way to exile my graveyard. Cruelty I can just nerf. They're gonna go for Cruelty and chapter 3, and Tidebinder's gonna absolutely wreck them. What a draw. That was actually insane. Yeah, here's chapter 3 incoming. Yeah. Oh no. Atraxa? You want my Atraxa?
You can't have my Atraxa because it's mine.
Oof. Get wrecked. That's my Cruelty too, douchebag. Squirming? X is 5? Thanks for putting that Cruelty in my yard though, I appreciate you. Great. Scoop it up. That was great. I got lucky. I got very lucky to draw a Tidebinder there, but that was kind of hilarious. I don't think I'm gonna change anything. Let's just run it back. That was hilarious. Because of course they went for it. They had to. They just had to have Atraxa there. They could have saved that Cruelty. But they learned their lesson. I am playing Tidebinder. Oh no, come on. Fuck. Okay, sure. Well, the good news is we're duress proof. Easy. Game's easy. Let's get the basics out of our deck before I draw them. Let's get blue for now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You think so? I don't think so. We're just gonna top deck our way out of it. It's pretty easy. Okay. This deck does a lot of digging, right? You have a ton of velocity. All these things that dig through your deck to find spells are really good. Like, Whale of the Forgotten digs 3 deep. This digs 4 deep. The Philology Archaeologist digs 4 deep. The founding of the third path digs 4. You know, they all like mill you really hard and then find spells and stuff to cast. So yeah, there's a Terror Tide. I think I'm just gonna take Bitter Triumph here. Ooh. Get this. Ditch that. 4 permanents in the yard. Could bring back a Founding here. Very tempting. We'll see. Nope. Top deck to Duress. Okie dokie. Ah, that's bad. So we've got Tranquil Frill back to deal with that. But now they've got 2 cards in their hand, so I don't feel too badly about this. I've also got a Restless Reef hanging out here. Ooh, Preacher's good. Okay, that's also good. Yeah, let's just pass here. I think I'm going to Tidebind the Preacher, and that means next turn I can even activate Reef and just eat it. Could double block here. Should I? Yeah, use your removal spell. Okay, nice. Well, they're down to 2 cards again. Oh, Lumra. Okay, wait a minute. Equal to the number of lands. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do this. It does mill 4, but... Oh, I needed to find a green source! What? Oops. I needed to find a green source. My bad. I thought I had double green in play. I'm not paying attention. Derp. Okay, I should have clicked a little bit slower. I was like, Lumra, I can do this, and I'm looking at the power, and I'm thinking about how much power I have, and I just clicked planes because I thought I had double green. Whoops, I'm clicking too fast here. That's how it goes. Welcome to content creation. Ooh, wow. But of course, getting the white source, the reason you get it there is so that you can play Atraxa. And then I draw Atraxa. So let me see if I can draw one more untapped land here. That would be insane. See if they get lucky off the top with another discard spell. Oh, the tapped land! No! No! I could have activated my Reef there to block the 1/1, I guess, too. Maybe I should have done that, but I auto-pass because I don't care. I'm pretty sure they have removal for this, too, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game. Oops. Darn. Well, what are you going to do? Not very good draws this match. Yikes. And our opponent had great ones, so not much I can really do about that. We had a great draw in game 2. When we have great draws, we just win the game, but game 1 and 3 were pretty bad. We mulliganed both games, kept really bad opening hands, but not much you can do. It's magique. C'est le magique. And I'm streaming, so I make mistakes too. Maybe if I played Lumro, we would have gotten out of it, but I don't even know if that's good enough, right? Maybe. Maybe it would have been. I wouldn't have had white for Atraxa, but I wouldn't have drawn Atraxa. I would have milled the Atraxa right off the Lumra trigger. So I don't know. It would have been a totally different game. Anyway. I didn't misplay. I kind of actually got the right land anyway, but I don't know if Lumra would have made a difference. They had the removal spell. They would have just killed it, right? So it's not putting lands into play. Anyway, either way, we drew too poorly to come back from whatever they were doing that game. They say hello to me, but I'm mulliganing, dude. Give me a minute. I think I'm going to keep this. Sure. Hello. Normally, you don't say hello until the game starts. Like, until your opponent plays their first land. Or at least keeps their hand. Because, obviously, I can't see your hello if I'm still deciding whether or not to keep. Woo! Spicy. Little Rakdos joins up. Yeah, some goofy Reanimator deck. Nice. Love goofy Reanimator decks, eh? Look what I'm doing over here, huh? Picklock for sure here. Can I find a Squirming? No Squirmings? Okay. Let's see. I could go Archaeologist. I think I will go Archaeologist next turn. I'm also going to mill myself for 4 here with Founding. Preacher of the Skis Bags. Everybody playing Preacher. Fucking yawn. Yawn. Yeah, I'll just do more stuff. Should I just bounce their Preacher? So I have 8 cards. I have 6 in the yard. I'm going to mill 4, though, with the next Founding. So I think I'm just going to bounce this. Let's just Time Walk them. That seems better. I'm just going to put Atraxa into play here, if you don't mind. You can play Preacher, though, if you want, again. Nice. Squirming. So even though I only have 6 now, there's going to be more than 6 when I'm done. Bam. Oof. Little turn 4 Atraxa. What do I take here? 3, I'm going up to 4. I don't mind taking Harvester of Misery, but I actually think I should take Archaeologist, Bitter Triumph. Okay. Something like this. Probably getting another black source here, I think. Okay. And then... What? Oh, discard. 13. I have 9 permanents in yard. I think I can just discard Underground River. I think that's fine. Alright, Whale of the Forgotten is now insane. We're going to start getting crazy value. They've got to basically take their turn here to kill Atraxa, right? Yeah. That's going to be half their mana. Can they even play another spell? Let's see. I take 2. Yep. I'm going to undo that card advantage here. I could Founding. I'm just going to squirm back. Yeah, I'm just going to squirm back Atraxa again, probably, right? So, I hope you have more removal. And I get to play Archaeologist as well. Okay. Founding is so busted. I get to discard a bunch of stuff. Really? Maybe not. I have a land to play this turn. Take one other land. I'm just gonna take 3 there. Let's play this in case they have another black source in like a Liliana of the Veil or something. We have at least another body. Okay. I want them to overextend so I can sweep, but they know most of what's in our hand here. Ooh, there's a Squirming. Yoink. Let's discard some stuff. Atraxa can go. I think Jace can probably go. God damn it. Maybe this? Don't need any more mill. I have Whale if I want to even mill more. So we have 3rd in our hand. We have 1... Oh, the last one's in the graveyard. Okay, so all the Squirmings are out of our deck. They draw me a card to make 2 of those. Okay. So when a creature dies, I lose life or something. I think I'm just going to take 2. I lose 4 life. And they gain 4 life. Sure. But I gain 7, so I feel like we're going to be okay. Ward sack a creature, huh? Swing. Oof. It's gotta hurt. So to target those things, yeah, let me think here. If I Terror Tide, we're gonna lose a bunch of life. If I target this with something, I sack Archaeologist? Yeah, I kind of like that. That's fine. I think I go... Taking the big green future on the first Atraxa might have been better to discard to hand size and ramp. The Lumbra, you mean? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to look at the top 3. I just don't need to. And I can bounce the token. Sack a dude. We are going to lose some life here. That's fine. We're at 26. This other thing is not going to die either, so it's going to not trigger again. They discard a card. I could wail again here. I think I want to leave up Bitter Triumph. Maybe kill that Preacher. Let's pass. If they target Atraxa with something, I can also just sack Atraxa to pay the ward instant speed. So let's see what they do. They can't attack me here with Vein Ripper, right? If they attack with both, then I can't. I'm going to have to let them attack with Preacher and draw a card here, I think. We'll see. Coiling Rebirth. Oh. Random. Sure. I guess that's okay. Take Atraxa, I presume? You can have one too. I'll give it to you. I'm going to be playing a bunch of them, I think. Or portals, or I just bounce the Atraxa back to my hand. Infamous Cruel Claw. They know I have Terratide, right? I guess they're worried about... Yeah. Okay. They... Oh, give haste? So this does what now? I'll pay 3. Trying to do Cruel Claw combo, huh? Fascinating. No blocks. Atraxa still just gaining me 7 life a turn here. I think I'm fine. You can get milled. Let's see. So I can Wail, bounce Preacher, make them discard. Man, I would have loved Portal to New Phyrexia or whatever, but I haven't found one yet. I guess I could just... Yeah, let's see if we can find one then, right? Let's do this, see what happens. They can discard a card. 38 cards. I might kill them with Jace here. We'll see. Lumra. I could take Lumra, put 2 lands in the yard. I don't need all my land on the battlefield, so I don't give a shit about Lumra. Okay. I could Harvester of Misery here. I think I'm just going to go Fairy, pass with Bitter Triumph up. We're going to swing with Atraxa. They're not going to block. And then I'm going to pass here with Bitter Triumph. Now I can Bitter Triumph the Vein Ripper and just sack my Fairy. I think that's better. Next turn we've got Founding, casting the Squirming that's in my yard and either playing Atraxa or maybe a Jace. I think I'm just going to bring back Jace and mill them. That's probably the easiest way to kill them here. I don't know. Apparently they don't have another go for the throat, so Atraxa's actually just beating the hell out of them right now. No land for your Atraxa? Oh no. Can't even draw the 7th land. Ouch. I'll pay 3. That fizzles the Virtue. Ouch. That was a disaster for them. Let's go Squirming. Could get Lumra, but let's just deck them. It's probably better. I also have Portal to bring back, you know, whatever here. So we do this. Should I Squirm the Jace? Alright. Go nuts. 6 cards left. I can attack with Restless Reef and mill them for 4. This is over. Rebirth. Ooh, Portal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can almost hardcast Portal here. No more Death Touch for you. I gain 7. I'll lose 4. I'm still up on that exchange. Do not mind. That's unfortunate. They can eat my Restless Reef if they like. Okay, I think we got him. People love what they love. Yeah, wait, did I laugh at their cards? Which one? When they're bad cards, I laugh for sure. Which one was it? Like Coiling Oracle and like this kind of stuff. It's hilarious. I find it really funny. It's like Magical Christmas Land. It's like people are doing yeah, like something really crazy. I don't know. Portal. Lose some life, I guess. Hardcast Portal. Jeez. But it's goofy to me. It's like, you know, what's the difference? It's like somebody... It's like if you love soccer, you're playing football, and you're you love it, and then you go and watch somebody doing tricks with a soccer ball, like juggling and doing all that. That's kind of funny. Like that's, I don't know, that's what it is. It's like, you know, it's not competitive. You know, they're just doing it for fun, and it's cool what they're doing, but it ultimately doesn't matter because it's not like, you're not going to see anybody do that on the, you know, in the next FIFA World Championships or whatever else, right? Like Euro Championship. Like the soccer isn't played that way, right? Magic is funny. Like the way it's played not competitively is great because, yeah, there's all kinds of decks, and you can do whatever you want. Magic's so many options, a million ways to build decks and stuff, even just in standard. But I guess, I don't know, for me it's just that's too broad an ocean. Like I don't even want to swim. I need to have some structure. Then we can actually find what are the best decks in standard, what are the best decks in this format, depending on the card pool, you know. And in the older formats, it's amazing. Like the decks that people come up with once you put money on the line, wow, that's when you see crazy shit like Manaless Dredge and lands and just like the most insane decks that are just people, they want to win because there's prizes on the line, and that's what drives the, you know, the honing of all the decks. Mythic on Arena, you know, it's just everybody's playing goofy stuff. So when I laugh, it's because I'm not taking it seriously. That's all. Like it's just, you know, it's a cute deck. They're having fun with it, great. But I don't know. I what am I supposed to do here post sideboard? Like I'm not built to try and beat some, I don't know, vampires deck. I guess Terror Tide is good. Is Duress good? I don't know. Tishana's Tidebinder may be good. I didn't see enchantments, artifacts. I could exile their graveyard. They were doing a Coiling Rebirth thing. So maybe Jace no good here. Maybe Frillback's better. Lumra. Lumra's just gonna die, I think. Let's try this. I don't know. Cruel Claw. Like they're playing Bitter Triumph to make Cruel Claw good. It's like, oh my god. And look at their avatar. You know they love Cruel Claw. They're just like, I'm gonna make this card great. I love it. I think it's great because I like to see I like to see it, but I just, you know, doesn't mean I have to respect it. I like to see it, but I know it's not good. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I love it. I think it's interesting. Cruel Claw. When Cruel Claw was spoiled, I was saying, like, I think this card could be crazy with something like, you know, turn 3 Cruel Claw into turn 4, or sorry, no. Is it when it ETBs or attacks? I can't remember, but you can play Avarice, the whatever of Avarice, the spree card, to go find it. And or to go tutor up a huge thing to put on top to guarantee trigger Cruel Claw, you know? I don't know if I want to play this right now. I guess I will. It's a little weird, but I'm going to start on 2 here again, not play anything. Setting up the turn 2 mill 4, and then have Squirming up for the turn 3... Or sorry, the turn 3 mill 4 for the turn 4 flashback something. Okay, hopefully I find a removal spell. Mill. There's a Cruelty of Gix. So I'm going to go Founding again here, but again, I'm going to start on chapter 1. I should have Fabled. I should have Fabled Passage there. That was stupid. I think I just fucked that up. I could have probably played it Cruelty of Gix out of the yard next turn. But we'll see here. I don't have a... I can cast the Bitter Triumph and just discard this one with the Multiverse. Sure. So they don't actually take anything. They drew me a card and they spent a card. So I'm up a card on that exchange. I don't think Squirming Emergence is going to do much. Maybe at some point they can bring back a Vein Ripper. Oh, and then I get a Squirming off the top. So I can cast the Bitter Triumph out of the yard. I think I will do that because I do want to discard this one with the Multiverse. And then I mill myself for 4. Fabled puts another permanent in the yard. I've already got 5. Nice. So now I can basically slam anything here. They exiled the Squirming, so we can't get that back. Sure. Doesn't really matter. So I can bring back Cruelty. I can bring back one with the Multiverse. So let's see here. I can cast Whale out of my yard. Yeah, I can still afford to do this. And mill 3 and play Squirming. So let's put something huge in the yard here, and then I'll Squirming back like an Atraxa or something. See if I can find an Atraxa on top. And then that's probably... Well, we'll see. They might be able to fight back from that. Damn. Okay, well, in that case, we just Squirming Cruelty, I guess. And Squirming the one with the Multiverse. That's also pretty good, right? Yeah. Have you played against this one? Can Black-Red get an enchantment off the battlefield? I don't think it can. Let's start on chapter 1 here. Not going to cast anything from our hand. And, good luck. Yeah, Rakdos is not good at killing enchantments. So I'm not sure if they can beat one with the Multiverse here. Who knows? Is there a sack enchantment thing? Ooh. I don't need to pay... Yeah, I don't need to pay life for this. Okay. Draw. What's on top? Atraxa. You can mill 4. Brotherhood's End. Why is Brotherhood's End in your deck? Weird. Okay, I'm gonna just have Atraxa up now, I think. I'll take Cruelty... Yeah, and another Squirming. Okay, Terror Tide I don't want, so let's get that off the top. I'll just get another green source here. Fabled Passage. Okay, I'm just gonna leave up the Squirming now. I guess I could bring back a Cruelty and look at their hand. Maybe I should. I have a Cruelty in my hand. I don't need... I get Cruelty, take their Preacher. It doesn't really matter, right? Let's just pass. I have Tidebinder. Tidebinder can shut off a bunch of stuff here if they have something crazy. Sure. Founding next turn lets me cast Squirming from the yard again, and I can Squirming back the Cruelty at that point, right? Are they gonna... They are gifting me a card here. Okay. Okay, I could flash in Tidebinder just to have something to sack, but... I want to put Portal into play. How can I get Portal into my yard? I guess I can Bitter Triumph. But then... Oh. If I Bitter Triumph, I have to target my own Atraxa. Put Portal into the... Oh, I can just cast Portal for free. What am I saying? I can just cast Portal for free. Dear God. Right. Why am I even... Yeah, I can just portal for 0. Yeah, of course. Forgot about that. As soon as it came to my turn, it turned to 0 again. I was like, oh yeah, one with the multiverse, right. Arnie, get out of here. Portal. Oof, I take some damage, but then I gain 7 life. Not gonna Tidebind this, I think. Yep. Punch. Why are we still playing this game? I don't know what's going on right now. Stop it! You're killing him! Someone stop them! Should I whale, make them discard one of their creatures? I don't really care, though. Go ahead. I do not care. I'm gonna get Vein Ripper back. Oh, okay. Nah. Got him. Alright. I could Tidebind... No. The, yeah, I was wondering about that. The gift, right? When they gave the gift, I thought, oh, can I Tidebind the gift promised part? But no, it just happened. It didn't even give me a chance to Tidebind that. Which makes sense, I guess, but yeah. Sorelex. I was wondering the same thing. Okay, Skintos, take care. Best of 1 went 5-0. Nice. Keep going. Dead Diablo America. Nice. Can't use yet. Oh, that is true, Charlie. Right. I could still put the Bitter Triumph on the stack, get that discard in the yard, and then just not pay the ward. That's another way to do it. Yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that. But you're right. That would have been another way to get her done. Anyway, let's see if we can get up to numbered mythic or something. I don't even know why I'm really playing standard. I'm just kind of... I don't love Bloomburrow, so I'm not drafting right now. I could play a different deck, I guess, but this deck's pretty good. Again, I feel like not many people are ready for it. People will randomly side in Graveyard Hate. Sometimes it's good enough if you stumble a lot, but usually you have to lose to yourself with this deck to really... for them to have a chance to beat you with that kind of stuff. You know, again, you just either draw badly or mill badly or whatever. That happens in a deck like this, right? Any mill deck, you can just have bad mills, and it sucks, but that's just part of the variance of playing something like this. Alright. Passing to them. I guess I'm going to get black here. I think I'm going to get double black. We need it for Cruelty, we need it for Terror Tide. There may be the Lizards deck here. I have no idea. Let's play Archaeologist. Nice. Permanence. Jace next turn, I guess. They're going to play a 2-drop Lizard here. See if Jace is good enough. You can Tidebind a Ward Trigger? A Ward Trigger? Can you? I don't know about that. Maybe? Ooh. I would love to pick lock, but I think I want to use all my mana this turn and just get the Planeswalker going. Draw us a card. And I'm not even going to attack with Archaeologist here. It's not about damage from this. Good. 7 permanents in the yard. So we've got Atraxa turn 4 here if I want. Like, this is so powerful. Why are you reanimating with Coiling whatever? 5 Coil Steamer. Whatever it's called. Or one of these other goofy reanimation spells. Rakdos joins up? You kidding? Just emerge, baby. Just emerge for 3. Why? Look, I'm mana screwed. It doesn't matter. I'm still casting Atraxa here. It's crazy. Crazy times. Yeah, you probably just have to scoop there, right? That's how you reanimate in a format without the actual card reanimate. I mean, this is as cheap as it gets, right? If you just have the enablers. Okay, so red, black, not aggro? I don't know what they're doing. I could side in sweepers and stuff, Malicious Eclipse, but not lizards, obviously. Rakdos mid-range? I feel like Terror Tide's still going to be good here against... they're going to have Preacher and other kind of nonsense, right? Liliana, they sucks by itself. You need actual pressure for Liliana to, you know, be good and do something. You need to protect her, you need to be attacking, you need to be pressuring their life total while you reduce their resources in their hand to nothing. With no pressure, Lily's not great, right? What do I do? So I don't know how to sideboard here. Should I take out Jace? If they're playing Lily, they could be a graveyard-based deck. I am going to cut Jace, and let's see what happens. No. What do you mean? How does Jace's second ability? So you -2, and then you mill one of the players for 3, and then it's anybody's graveyard has 20 or more cards, you draw 3. Is that what you're asking? Either one, either player's graveyard. It doesn't matter who you're targeting. It bounded to player's graveyard. No. I don't know what you mean by bounded. You can target either player. Yeah. Anybody. You can target either player, and it cares about if any graveyard has what is it, 20 cards, then you draw 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter which grave. You can also go Jace, what is he called? Perfected Mind. I have to mulligan this. I can keep this. Could put the Lum-Lums on the bottom. I guess I will. Jace Perfected Mind, and it brought up Nerf War. Okay, thanks. Thank you, MTG bot. Appreciate that. Fuck. So I could go Founding into Whale here, but I don't need to make a land drop next turn. Let's just go Flaggy Archaeologist. This is a nice little card if they do have another Liliana as well. I'll take a Bitter Triumph. I'm gonna leave Cruelty in the yard in case I do hit. I need to find a green mana here, but if I do hit a Founding, or sorry, do hit a Squirming Emergence off the Founding, then I can bring back Cruelty, which will bring back a 7-drop. So I don't need to have 7 permanents. I just need to have 5 now that Cruelty's in the yard. I just need to mill an Atraxa or whatever. Ah, everybody, is there? Was there a list that just came out? I don't know. What's going on right now? Why are we seeing this card? Should I just kill this thing? I kind of want to kill this and just get this portal in the yard. This is where Invasion of Tolvada would be better. If it was Invasion sitting here and I could have like a turn 3 portal or something, that would be nuts. But let's not let Cruel Claw do Cruel Claw things here. Rakdos, Cruel Claw. Okay. Did it go for the throat? Got it. Okay, get to cast Whale here. Gonna look at the top 3. There's a forest. I'm taking Picklock, even though I don't have a green source here. Might be able to mill into a Squirming Emergence, untap, find green source, profit. I also have Terror Tide. I'm going to sweep away whatever they've got here. Duress. Oh, they can't duress this. What am I doing? Yeah, take a Terror Tide. Nothing else? Okay. Squirming? No. We'll take a Whale, though. Whale pretty good. Ah. Is that a good draw? Mill ourselves for 4. What should I put into play? Probably just Portal, right? I don't know. Oh, right. I need... So let's go all of the things. I'm going to bounce Founding, make them discard. And then I need to find a green source here. And then I can just slam Portal. I don't think they can get Portal off the battlefield. I don't know. Brotherhood's End didn't... What did they have? They had... Or no, that was the last deck. They sided in Brotherhood's End. Damn it! Oh, it's brutal. I need a green source here. Should I just take another Whale? I think I will. That sucks. But bouncing Founding is so ridiculous with Whale of the Forgotten. It just feels... Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna fix my mana? What are you doing? I don't have green. Why would they do that? Wait, what? Did I mill all of my green? Wait, what? 1-4... Oh, I milled both forests randomly. Okay. Wow. So what was I saying about the... we're going to find another green dual land here, but... What was I saying about it being super random and stuff? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to take the green-black duel, right? Nice. Look how insane Founding is. It's so ridiculous. It's such a good card. They need a duress here. Oh, Liliana's not good enough. Okay, they're gonna minus? Yeah. Deal. So what should I put into play here? It's probably just Atraxa. I could put in Portal. Portal's pretty insane, too. Let's just go... I think it's Portal. Portal's better against them because they can definitely kill an Atraxa, but I don't think they can get Portal off the battlefield, right? They just can't. Archaeologist. I have 27 cards left. Ooh, double squirming. Yeah, that's trouble. Okay. Take that. Oh, lovely. I guess I Atraxa. I could Cruelty. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. Big swings. Portal to Phyrexia is very hard for a lot of decks to beat. I think, yeah, if you're black-red or you're mono-black or something, you're just cold to that, right? Nice. Keep going. I wonder what our record is here. I haven't looked at it in a bit. Here, I'll show you guys. Squirming, we're at 63%. Yeah, with my punts, we're at 63. I haven't played a lot of blue-white. My last blue-white opponent I beat after the change sideboard, so we haven't seen that improve. White-black, I was crushing. I was like 2... I thought I was... that's weird. I think I smashed that deck. I don't know. Have I lost more? But again, this is combined win rate of all of our previous versions of the deck, which we had a bunch of different ones, right? I'm kind of combining all of them together. But, sorry, I'm using the latest version, not combining them all together. But that's still not bad. I think, you know, again, your win rates should be higher than mine because I'm streaming. Mulligan. And it's a very difficult game. We all know how hard Magic is. It's much harder when you're not paying full attention to the game and you're having to talk and, you know, check chat and all that stuff. Sideboard Dreadmaw's Ire. Oh, Dreadmaw's Ire. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Do you remember that game, Daza? I don't know. That happened to me, I think, once. So I could play this just and not do anything with it and hope I mill, but I think that's a little silly here. Oh, I'm playing against random blue-white control here. This is a super bad hand. Oh, of course. The worst. This is like the worst possible match for us. Oh, to keep this hand. This hand's terrible against blue-white. Double Terratide? These are both my Terratides in my opener. I needed some cheap, fast milling or something, but you never know. I thought maybe I'm against a, you know, an aggro deck or some mid-range deck where Terratide's good. Do I take a white source? I have double black already. I guess I'll get the white. Pass? Ugh, ugly. I'm gonna Cruelty probably and just force the No More Lies or whatever. Yep. Start forcing it. See what happens. Okay. They're gonna get lost my Cruelty. Oh my god, they're not playing counter magic. Holy crap. Okay, Beza doesn't matter. Let's take Elspeth. Wow. Okay, never mind. We're against some mid-range deck. This is trying to do the blue-white control thing, but playing a bunch of mid-range cards as the card draw engine, right? Caretaker's Talent, a bunch of things that make tokens. Interesting. Are they going to slam Beza here? They're not getting any value off Beza. There's the talent. It's a good one. Okay, so what do I take? I have one permanent in the yard, so Squirming Emergence doesn't get back anything here. I could just slam Jace and mill them. I could play Cruelty again and just take Beza from their hand, for example. So that the other Cruelty could bring it back. I'm going to Terror Tide mill, and then maybe I play Jace. I don't know. I don't know what to take here. This is tough. I think I'm going to take another Cruelty. And we're going to take Lumra. And that way the first Cruelty has something to bring back. I'm going to actually get draw a card off that Beza as well, which is pretty nice. I only have 4 in my hand. And then we'll see what happens. The next Cruelty is going to tutor again, so I don't know. Do I get Squirming at that point, and then I can Squirm back a Cruelty? Yeah, I could do that. I do want to play Founding and mill myself, so I think I'm going to get a Squirming Emergence no matter what here, I think. Ooh. This is where I would love to have one Frill back in the main. I might deck them with Jace if they go deep on the drawing here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm very tempted to start trying to deck them with Jace. Okay, we get a Beza, which is nice. That should draw us a card here. Yeah, my opponent's got 6. Good draw. Okay, what do I tutor up? I think it's a Squirming? Or is it a Jace? I'm going to play a land. I'm going to go Founding Whale here. I could just take something to mill myself as well. Very interesting. Oh man, this is super tough. I think I take a Squirming. I think I take my first Squirming here. Let's go Founding. Chapter 1. All these sagas getting so much value here. Mill myself. Could bounce one of their enchantments. Don't need to do that, though. I'll take another one of these. Mill a couple permanents. Squirming up to 4. Am I going to whale again? I think I will. Let's get that Squirming up. And remember, we've got Cruelty of Gix ticking up to 3 next turn. Yeah, I'm going to take Bitter Triumph. So now I can Bitter Triumph away the Atraxa and Cruelty it back. Because right now I have nothing big to reanimate, right? Okay. I can kill my own Beza. I don't give a shit. So we'll see. If they give me a target, I'll point it at that. But either way, discarding's part of the cost of the spell. So even if it gets countered or they kill the target, doesn't matter, right? And they need Tishana's Tidebinder to stop that Atraxa from coming back in. Like, at this point, if they have 3 steps ahead or something like that, it's not good enough, right? Thanks, Beza. You did your job, Big Bear. Now you go down. But I was so kind, why? As I walk in with the axe, it's okay. Shh. Whack. Shh. Shh. Okay. It's for the best. You died so Atraxa could spread its wings. Great. Oh no, what is this? Kutzil's Flanker? In the main? No, you son of a bitch! I could have just hardcast Atraxa, but... darn. I mill myself. Atraxa! Could put one with the multiverse in, but I like Atraxa here, I think. These 2 cards are still dead. Like I said, they've been rotting in our hand the whole game. Just terrible. My opponent's got some stinkers, too. Like, Temporary Lockdown's not amazing here. Atraxa? It's going to be coming back next turn, bud. But, alright. Deal. Harvester's interesting there. And... this. Okay. Yeah, I don't need a land here. Okay, I've got Bitter Triumph, discard Portal, 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm like 1 mana off casting Portal. I've got Squirming Emergence, though. I kind of want to... Okay, let's just pass. I've got Squirming Emergence. I don't know. I don't need to mill myself anymore. We're max milling here. We can just start decking my opponent. Right. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Get that out of the way now. I don't know if I have another basic in my deck. I do. 3 green, 3 blue, 3, 4 black. Doesn't really matter what I get here, I think. I'll take another black. So I can go Prankster and Bitter Triumph here. I guess I should have taken a blue so I could double Prankster, but I don't even think I want to do that right now. I have everything I need.